Guys, we're giving away 500 XRP if we can get 1,500 likes within 24 hours. I think you guys can do it really simply. All you have to do to enter is make sure you press the like button, make sure you are subscribed, and make sure you comment something down below. That is it. You're automatically entered into the giveaway. Swiss crypto firms say first automated AML compliant Bitcoin transfer has been completed. 3 Swiss crypto companies say they've successfully completed the first automated Bitcoin transaction that meets the anti-money laundering standards. Geneva's Mont Pelerin and Zug-based Crypto Finance AG and 21 Analytics announced Friday that 21 Swiss francs worth of Bitcoin had been sent in a live demonstration of a new transaction that automatically complied with the AML requirements set by the FATF and the Swiss market regulators. Transaction took place on Thursday, and basically the whole point of all of this right here is that there's a little bit of a concern going on, right? With Bitcoin, with XRP, with all crypto, that it's not really AML, anti-money laundering kind of compliant, because everything is kind of private, right? Or everything is not really set in stone. So they need kind of a system to be built on top or kind of next to these crypto to make sure that everything can be monitored properly. And that's what they've been building for a very long time. That's what they've been building right now, this second as we speak. And basically, right now, they're coming through a little bit better and actually making some groundbreaking movements. Known as the travel rule, the FATF standard requires VASPs to exchange data that identifies both the originator and the beneficiary on any transaction over $1,000. Since the rule came into force last year, intermediaries have so far been forced to do this manually, but the live demonstration shows that transactions can now be sent with all AML details automatically added. The transfer was fully automated using travel rule protocol instead of manually creating PDFs and sending that for each transaction, which happened to be the case for FINMA-regulated Swiss VASP so far, Lucas Betschart, CEO and founder of 21 Analytics, said in an email. The live demonstration is viewable right there if you press the link. Between Crypto Finance and Mont Pelerin, was powered by 21 Analytics RegTech and ran over Swiss FATF travel rule system, OpenVASP, and the TRP, another institution-focused solution led by ING, Netherlands Bank. It also used the industry standard, or data standard, the InterVasp messaging standard, IVMS 101. Well, the whole point of this is, again, they're making some groundbreaking breakthroughs, and I don't know if I'm liking it too much just quite yet. Like, I don't know if I'm happy with it all. However, I would say the good part about it is they're getting crypto to masses, right? They're getting crypto to more and more people. And the more of these rules or I guess standards that are being put into place, the more and more of a normal market it is looking like. Because right now there's just too many points of friction that need to be fixed. What top US politicians and POTUS election candidates think of Bitcoin. Crypto and politics are intertwined. Here's what the top politicians in the US think about crypto. And it's actually really cool. I recommend you guys all to go ahead and check this whole article out because I wish I would have written it myself. It's a good one explaining all the potential candidates and all the important guys and what they think about Bitcoin, or at least what they've said about it publicly. Well, of course, the most important one I think for everybody is Donald Trump. What's he been saying about it? Well, the 45th president of the United States is very much aware of Bitcoin and he doesn't like it. In July of 2019, Trump unleashed a scathing attack on the premier crypto in a tweet that came days after the launch of Facebook's Libra project. He categorically stated that he wasn't a fan of Bitcoin, cryptos aren't money, and their value is highly volatile. So for this one, like, Donald Trump as an individual might like Bitcoin, we don't know about that, but as a president, it's understandable that you'll never admit to liking Bitcoin too much. Because basically what Bitcoin does is it's kind of a newer money, right? It's not like XRP. It's sort of a newer money that's here kind of to replace fiat currencies. Some say it's not the case. It's more of a store of value to be like gold or to fiat. I'm thinking Bitcoin is kind of here to replace fiat in terms of necessity because of the way it was originated, right? It was originated for all the scenarios in which fiat could not handle. For example, some massive QE and things like that, exactly like we're seeing right now. That's when Bitcoin prospers. And basically the point to fetch from that is, as a president, The only reason your currency won't survive is if your government is doing bad or some crazy QE, which again means that everything is going bad. And what that would kind of in turn turn to, what would happen with that is that Bitcoin could maybe prosper or do good, right? I think you guys could all understand that. So what that means is the president saying, all right, I like Bitcoin, kind of means he's anti-government to a certain degree, right? I try to refrain from using anti-government law terminology, but it's kind of what he would be after, which is not smart. With XRP, that's not the case, because XRP can work with the governments very, very well. And it could really be so that if the government were to go for a CBDC, central bank digital currency, XRP could really just become the butter between the bread between all the countries that have CBDCs, which is, again, why any politician could like it without any hassle, because it's not against their system that they have right now. Maybe the Swift director will like XRP, I get that one, but the rest of the guys, I think they should like it. Trump's administration has failed to create a clear regulatory framework on digital currencies and blockchain. However, in March, the Office of the Controller of the Currency announced the appointment of Bitcoin bull Brian Brooks as its chief operating officer, and the appointment was viewed as an endorsement of blockchain, which we were all happy about, technology by the Trump administration. Now again, guys, you can check out all the other guys down below here as well. Thing is, even if they become president and they were like crypto or things like that, the only problem is that it doesn't mean it's going to get adopted just quite yet, right? This framework most likely has to be made before the new term, I'm thinking. If it doesn't happen, then we'll have to discuss everything once more in a completely different setting. For right now, though, I'm kind of hoping they would still get it out there, though. I still have a little bit of hope, but I guess we'll see, guys. At this point, it's too hard to say exactly what's going on. U.S. housing has never been more expensive. It's never been more expensive to buy a home in the U.S. Median home price cost $300,000 for the first time. Damn. All right, damn is all I can say. Smart they used median, not mean. I like that. But still, it's pretty damn crazy to say that in terms of such a pandemic, where a lot of people are losing their money, a lot of people don't have money to buy things and all, house prices keep going up, right? Which is really kind of contradictory. Point is, though, of all of this, is that things really might not work the way you think it will, and the economy and our well-being, they don't necessarily go intertwined. And basically what that kind of states is, even though a lot of people might get richer, it could be that the majority of the people might get way worse off, right? Which is also logical if you think about taxes to certain degrees. And also, another point which a lot of people don't like to know about is that really it may be that something big is coming from this one. Like maybe the bigger organization like the US is really falling apart piece by piece, and things that really nobody expected can happen. We all know it, but it's just sometimes hard to admit. All right, some crazy non-logical things. And what that would mean was more is, like I said before, if a lot of things were to fall, if a lot of things were to be put in action, I think XRP would prosper like crazy from all of it. And the more and more I've been seeing articles and looking into these statements and things like that, the more I'm convinced we're on the verge of something crazy happening, just because it's all not making sense. S&P 500 all-time high, a home price is all-time high, unemployment at an all-time high. What the frick is going on, guys? Really, really crazy. Buy Bitcoin before major banking crisis, Rich Dad Poor Dad author. Now, again, more and more people are preparing right now for the big banking crisis. More and more are preparing for interest rates to go below zero. More and more are preparing for Bitcoin or XRP standards. Bitcoin standard really comes along with really all the banking failing and all the systems kind of falling apart. XRP standard is more so, maybe the banks were to fail, maybe the governments were to fail, it doesn't really matter. In any different scenario, they will be doing good. Because if the banks fail, XRP will still remain solid because people will see the necessity in using those types of payments. If the banks prosper, again, people will really need XRP because they need to innovate now since it was really on the verge of something falling. A Jack Ma company is poised to break the record for biggest IPO again. Well, all you have to know about this one this time around is the fact that an IPO is coming for a lot of different companies. And one of the companies I think is coming for really soon here is going to be Ripple. And I just want you guys to be prepared for if the IPO comes, that you're ready to take action and get into it. Just take action, get into it if you want to, of course, if you're on your own two legs and you want it. But it might be coming anywhere in these months here. And I'm prepared because it might be a groundbreaking IPO. It might get so much attention, who knows? But at this point, I'm quite convinced it's going to be a very big deal, and that I don't want to miss out on that. So make sure you also do your own due diligence and look into the possibility of entering into that IPO. Is the economy about to head backwards? Very difficult statement, but the major reason for that is, I think, a second wave, the Deutsche Bank's predictions, the unemployment of 2020 and how that all has been coming along, and the point that really everything is going up while people's living situations are going down, and everything is just kind of hitting the fan in a bad way. So it kind of looks like everything's going to be turning around and it kind of deteriorate once more. Again, guys, I don't want to comment too much on that, as it's really just a small part of a bigger problem, but again. And then XRP reels to key support, loses position as third largest crypto to Tether. It happened as well, guys. We fell down. No, but we did. Tether fell down. Or no, XRP fell down below Tether once more to the 4th position. And I don't think anybody's really happy with that, but how can you stop it, right? What can you do against it? Is the way it goes. The only thing I'm kind of thinking about here is just hoping that Chainlink doesn't go to like $40, where it takes over XRP as well, because that would mean some really crazy business with XRP at the 5th position. I would then maybe change my mind about the crypto for right now. As of this point, though, I'm not saying or seeing any worry at all in the world here. And I'm pretty damn excited for what these cryptos have to bring still. Pretty damn happy. However, guys, let me know in the comment section down below what crypto you would like me to talk about more in these videos. Because, again, I want to do everything, but the majority of people, when I ask them, they say, man, XRP, XRP, XRP. I would still like to talk about VeChain, Cardano, Stellar, and all those currencies that I used to talk about on the channel. But I just need to, see some support from you guys. Otherwise, I'm just talking about the crypto that you guys love the most, which is XRP. Let me know in the comments section down below. I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. Take care, everybody, and have a very, very jolly, golly, good old day.